Hello everybody, my name is Awesome, and finally, today, I am going to be releasing Kyoko Kirigiri from Danganronpa into Mugen. It has been a very long road making this character. This was my very first experiment with making my very first 3D character, and I think she turned out really well. So, we are going to go through all of her moves, and I'm going to be telling you a bit about her development. So, let's do it. And we're going to have her fight Monokuma since it only makes sense.
My name is Kyoko Kirigiri.
Are you ready? Fight!
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Kyoko and her development. Well, she was definitely a character I had envisioned to be very different than the version that we're playing right now. Originally, when I was making Kyoko, my first thought was, what if I make a 3D Mugen character, kind of like Monokuma, so we could have multiple Mugen characters from the Danganronpa series. So that's what I was kind of setting out to do, is to basically make another character in the style of Monokuma. But I do want to use official 3D models. So this model you're seeing right now, all of its sprites are made by me. I know her walk is a little bit wonky, but don't worry, you will get used to it. You know, it's just meant to be. And I know her movement's a little bit wonky, but her moves look great, and you'll see what I mean in a second. But yeah, she isn't what I envisioned for her to be like. Originally, I was going to give Kyoko a gun. She was going to be using a gun for most of her moves, but I realized that would have been a ripoff of Naoto Shirogane, because that's kind of what they did with the detective-like character from Persona. But I didn't want to just make her a carbon copy. So let's go over her moves, finally. So obviously, you can see here's her walk. Her standing sprite is actually a reference to the exact same sprite in Danganronpa, where she has her arm on her stomach and she's holding her chin in a very curious pose. That's what I was kind of going for when I was making her. Her jump is completely new, and her crouch, again, is just the same. For everyone wondering what her block is, I'm going to show you right now. It's just her holding her arm up. It's nothing special. I couldn't really think of anything that she could do that's special for a block, so she is just very basic. I should mention, Kyoko is meant to be a test. She's not meant to be my best character. She's meant to test out how a 3D character would work, because I have other 3D characters in development currently, and I know one of them people are definitely going to be inspired to know about. But let's take a look at Kyoko really quickly and see her moves. So first up is her light attack. So this is a elbow bash, pretty basic move. You know, it's her quickest move also. Her jumping move is a point. Now the elbow is actually not a reference to anything, but the point is a reference to her pointing in the actual game. She's just angling it down a little bit. For her medium attack, it is a knee strike. And for her air, it's just a basic punch. Finally, for her heavy attack, it is a point, which is the best animated move, by the way, as you can see. I love this one. And for her air, it is a drop kick. And then for her crouching moves, we have a light punch. For her medium, we have her picking up something off of the floor. And for her heavy attack, it's a sweeping kick. These are all of her basic attack options that you have. And next is her first special move, the Truth Bullet. The Truth Bullet is something that I'm going to be giving to every single Danganronpa character, which is simple. It's just a quarter circle forward. You might notice that it uses up a little bit of bar. This is how it's being spaced out, so you can't just keep spamming. And as you can see, they also don't combo on their own, so they will be very situational, which is what I was hoping for. This is basically the core of what Kyoko will do. We'll take a look at her light combo. Oh, whoops. It would look something like that. Does a little bit of damage. It might be adjusted for the final release, but who knows. But yes, this is her basic special. You can basically morph it into anything. You can't do it when you're close up though, as you can see. And it also has the exact same sound from Danganronpa 1. And next we have her other special move, which is her medium special, and this is Truth Laser.
Just as I thought. Just as I thought.
This is just her pointing at something on the floor.
Just as I thought. Just as I thought.
Definitely her best
Just
special.
as I thought.
And then finally, her final special is probably her weirdest one, but I do think it's useful in the right situation, and it is her hair flip.
Calm down.
This move is not meant to do a lot of damage, it is meant to get the enemy away from you. As you can see,
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
it's very fast, but she's
Calm
actually
down,
sweeping her
calm
hair
down,
back like she
calm
does in the
down,
game.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
And it's really good for getting the enemy away from you.
Calm down. Calm down.
Again,
Calm down.
might be adjusted in the future.
Calm down. Calm down. Just as I thought.
Now I know what everyone's thinking. Kyoko seems really weird, and that was what I was going for when making Kyoko. She wasn't meant to be a special character, you know, she wasn't meant to be the best character. She was meant to be a test. This is what Kyoko was meant to be. And honestly, I think she turned out really well, for what it's worth. I didn't want to include anything that the games didn't attribute to the character already. That was the problem that I ran into when making Kyoko compared to other characters that I plan to create. One of which is going to actually have 5 special moves and 1 hyper move. So definitely going to be much better than having a 3 special move character like Kyoko. But she is a testament of what other future 3D characters could look like. I might come back and redo Kyoko at some point, but for now, this is the version that we're going to be seeing her as. I will be making other Danganronpa characters, by the way. But yes, this is basically Kyoko in a nutshell. I know she might be weird, but that's also just something I wanted to build into her. First, let's go over, before I end off this video and give you the release, what exactly Kyoko's references are. Because usually when I make characters, I like to include references. With SPD Omega Ranger, basically every single one of his moves was a reference to his appearance in the TV show. Kyoko, not so much. These 2 moves right here are made up for the game. I made these up. However, this pointing special, or not her special, but you know, this move, is actually just a reference to the same sprite, as well as this pointing sprite. As well as this. This is actually a reference to her picking something up off the floor, like she did in Sayaka's trial. And then for her specials, of course, every character is going to have a truth bullet. But we are also going to show this, again pointing to something on the floor, and then finally her hair flip.
Calm down. Calm down.
Kyoko,
Calm down.
originally I wanted to make her just the representative of all of Makoto's mechanics, but I wanted to make her her own character. She might be a little bit weird, but I am going to be playing her later today in online matches just to show that she is fun. Again, her damage will be adjusted and have a bit of better paths when she is fully released. She'll be out the day that this video has dropped. But yeah, this is basically Kyoko.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
And I did choose her English voice, by the way, because I prefer the English Kyoko voice. But yeah, that's basically Kyoko Kirigiri. I know that she wasn't what a lot of people were hoping for out of a Danganronpa character. Honestly, she isn't what I envisioned either. She is being held back mostly by the fact that making a 3D character is very trial worthy. Because in terms of my next character I'm making, which I can't reveal yet, he is definitely going to be something special, much better than how Kyoko is going to play. Kyoko is, like I said, a test, but she is, again, a very fun character to play as, and I hope people enjoy playing as her, since she is one of 2 only actually good Danganronpa characters. And not to say that there aren't people who have tried their best to make a Danganronpa character in the game, it's just currently these are the 2 best characters that I've seen. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn saying, oh, Kyoko is the best version. I made the best version of Kyoko Kirigiri. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is Kyoko looks the best, in my opinion, because her sprites are all new, they're all remade, they're not taken from the game. That's what I mean, as in the best version of the character.
That's enough.
But I did have fun with her. I did have a lot of fun making Kyoko, and I know that she is a character a lot of people love. And honestly, I hope you guys enjoy playing as her. This has been going on for long enough. But yeah, this is Kyoko Kirigiri. I know it's not what a lot of people were expecting, but I'm proud of her. I didn't rush her release. Um, so I'm glad that I took my time to make sure she was ready for people because there were problems in her development. And I'm glad that I was able to not release a giant buggy mess of a character because I feel like that was better. This is definitely my best character I've made so far, with SPD Omega Ranger definitely being a little bit better. But yeah, I definitely had fun making Kyoko, and I hope everyone has fun playing as Kyoko. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy playing as Kyoko Kirigiri, and tell me down below if you want to see more Danganronpa characters, because depending on how well Kyoko does, I'll do more. But if she doesn't do as well, I might just drop it. So thank you so much, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.